Alright, so last we left, we have our boombox, our flashlight, our boy, which I think we can still sniff for communists. Nanu, do you wanna see this beautiful scene of us sniffing Kim again? Sniff.
The lieutenant's posture becomes rigid and uncomfortable as you lean forward and sniff the area just above his shoulder blade.
Like, this is so gay.
He smells like a man, a perfectly normal man.
I love this.
Wait, there's something there. Something that sets your GABA receptors aflutter. The lieutenant's aftershave, a common drugstore brand. Strong hints of pine needle.
I love this.
Strange, you're not getting any strong ideological whiffs from the lieutenant.
Yep, unfortunately no communism.
Do you need something, detective?
I was just wondering what brand of aftershave you use.
It's nothing fancy, just plain old Tiger Super Special. Are you thinking of, you know?
He gestures towards his cheeks with an invisible razor. Do you think I should?
The lieutenant considers your mutton chops for a long moment. A slight grimace crosses his face.
Sorry, I'm really no expert on this sort of thing.
He likes them.
Was there something else you wish to discuss?
He likes our disaster facial hair. We may look like a mess, but we're his mess. Oh, thought? Hold on. Thought? Oh, okay. Just not too interesting of a thought. Oh, I love.
Suddenly,
your
entire body is paralyzed.
Oh, what?
Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
Okay, we're just jumping into this. No build up. Just jumping right in.
It's like 1,000 radio stations are being blasted into your head all at once. But her words are the only ones you can make out.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now.
Yes.
Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says the shadowy figure by the machine. Luckily I brought Heelys. Luckily I came prepared with Heelys.
Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Cover your ears.
Nobody.
No.
That's
oh God.
You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones.
Good thing I brought Heelys. Kim. Help, Kim, help. My brain is on fire. Lieutenant clutches his head. No, as his eyes roll back into his skull. Kim!
I'm using a pale latitude.
Kim!
Professor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency.
Kim!
Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Fat Angus said you'd a pale emitter.
That boy's really gotta learn to keep his trap shut. And it's not a bloody pale emitter. It doesn't emit pale.
Can you stop? Can you turn off the machine before you lecture me, please? Ooh. Kim.
Right behind you, officer.
Eyes closed, Lieutenant is doubled over. He's still alive and breathing. Kim!
A pale latitude compressor.
Can you not lecture me right now?
Make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale.
Can you not?
Literally crunch the distance across it.
Can you turn off your ouch machine before you lecture us, please?
Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job, manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Can you not lecture us with the big ouch machine, please?
So, What we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
He gestures towards something with a great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world.
Can you turn it off now?
At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station.
It's kinda hard to focus right now, ma'am.
Latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think
Ma'am.
you're hearing, local radio chatter.
Ma'am, can you turn it off?
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Will I stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Ooh.
4424557.
Oh fuck yeah, jams. At least this pale compressor has some sick beats. Oh, this is a jam. At least it had some funky, fresh beats, I guess. What's this goddamn pale anyway?
Pale? It's the end of the world.
Okay, how do you get this? How do you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
She nods towards her torture
And
device.
she's proud of it too, as she ought to be. This is way beyond your abilities.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
I love how Kim is also going through immense pain, and he's like, but that's illegal. But that's illegal though.
Way beyond.
She studies her death ray and the law officials trapped in it. Have you experienced the compressor yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you.
Think of the
It seemed like the
patents.
ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
Then can you turn it off? This is all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Can you turn it off? So I can ask you something.
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
We're suffering.
You're looking for a deal with my mattress.
Oh fuck yeah, mattress deal. Oh fuck yeah, some jams. Oh fuck yeah. This pale latitude compressor has some funky jams.
Damn this.
The lieutenant clutches his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
Please turn it off. She regards you and Kim with sudden sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
She steps reluctantly out of the shadows. The pain lessens.
She's carrying a 2-barreled front loader. Remain careful.
At least our ears are less in pain.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
Ooh, 83%. 83. All right, we're going. We're doing it. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
You did it.
Oh.
The compressor lies broken on its side.
Oh.
It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
Kim. You okay, Kim?
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it.
No, wait. No. No. No.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you?
Fuck. Why am I standing here like an idiot?
Because you've misread the situation from the beginning. And now her finger squeezes the trigger.
Come on, one idea. I need one idea.
A smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Oh god.
Fuck.
The lieutenant stands motionless, watching the blood pool in the sand. What did we just do?
Our job. It went really bad. And now we need to clean it up.
Kim.
She died. How can he be so cold?
She killed herself. I failed to talk her down.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can't let this break you.
Kim, I need a hug.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
It's our fault.
We are cops. Everything is our fault if we let it be.
He looks around. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Okay, you said it. You needed to say it. Now it's been said. We need to clean up.
You're going to need an ocean of booze to drown this out.
Kim, can I have a hug? Kim. Okay. What do we do now?
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent there.
Oof. Kim, do you want to talk
Yes.
about this? Alright. Kim. Yes, I'll take her gun. And some Heelys. There's no way out. Cooking utensils, porridge.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately.
Oof. Look inside.
You see a rolled up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Okay, let's carry her over here.
The lieutenant nods. There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines? You should look through them.
Might as well, I suppose. Shine a flash on the books and magazines.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Lieutenant peeks in over your shoulder.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook.
Maybe it has her secrets?
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
Oof.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
All right, Kim. Oof. Oof.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name, Schneller. This was important to her when it was still hers.
Ouch. Empathy. Ouch. Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study the handwriting.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently, perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Man.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
Anything personal that would lead to, like, why?
Short, wry observations of people and places, probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues, always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
What kind of logistics?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Kim, can I have a hug? I'm still asking for that hug, please.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism.
Kim, oh, Kim. Kim, we need to hug. We need to hug immediately. And go to therapy together. Definitely go to therapy together. What are the diagrams of?
Esoteric
For
radio
warmth.
technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
How far the entries go.
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no
Man,
one
what was
is
she-
indispensable.
What was she involved with that she thought that the only way out of this situation... What did she write the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault.
Like,
That's
who are
it.
we dealing
But
with?
that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
What about the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
Okay, so she did help stage it. But she doesn't confess to the murder itself.
I don't think she killed the mercenary.
See, Kim gets it.
It looks like she might have been framed. Too bad we didn't really get to hear her side of the story.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks.
Kim, let me hug you.
Don't get emotional.
All right, Volition. For Kim's sake, we'll be calm for Kim, for him. Do it for him. Okay, what do you mean framed?
By the Hardy Boys? By Classier? By us?
Then who do you think killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again,
I don't think it's Titus. That would still be way too obvious. But I'm not calling Titus T-Man because he's too much of an asshole. He's too much of an asshole, he doesn't deserve a nickname. I don't know.
either way, we need to keep an eye on him. Somewhere along the way, we might have been fed a lie or two.
Oh god, what are we gonna tell Titus? Also, age, a 7-stream streak. And all I wanted was a chicken sandwich. But Yi, how's it going? Hopefully you're able to rescue your bags from the void.
One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Also, we need to hug Kim. Our main objective is, holy shit, can we hug Kim? Please, can we give Kim a hug? Is giving you a hug an option now? Man. Oh shit, 8 whole bucks. Oh, I feel kind of bad though, stealing from a dead person. It is 8 whole buckaroonies, but... Does that count as desecrating the dead if we steal 8 buckaroonies?
Ratan! Now is the time!
Now is the time for you to drink embalmment fluid? Horrific necktie. We literally just witnessed a horrible act. And it's like embalmment fluid time. Alright, fuck it. Kim, watch this. Time for what?
Oh, you will see.
It feels like the tie is rubbing itself against your chest like a cat in heat.
Pass the spirits! The blue medicinal spirits! Grab the bottle and uncork it! It is time to unleash the other world!
Yeah, wait, right now, a woman just died and you think now is a good time to party?
Ratan! Life and death are inseparable! There's a party when you're born, a party every year to celebrate that birth, and a party when you're put in the ground!
Horrific necktie.
Yeah? What's the problem?
God
here?
damn it, electrochemistry.
Why shouldn't there be a party when you die? And besides, this isn't even about that! You have no idea what this is about! This is gonna be so off the hook! It's gonna be off all hooks!
Fine, necktie, do you want the embalmment fluid? I'll give you the embalmment fluid.
The bottle opens with a silent, mysterious hiss. The fumes rising from its mouth are as crisp as the northern winds, howling somewhere, lashing the boardwalk with brine and rain. An ancient warmth crawls under your skin.
Now, Bratan, take me off!
Alright, buddy.
Your fingers manage to undo the oily knot, and the necktie slides off. It looks so frail sitting there in your hand, weighing almost nothing.
I feel bad for Kim. He's watching this. He probably thinks that we're having like another mental breakdown. Now what?
Now, put me in the bottle!
Alright. Go in there, friend. Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you, Blossom. I say I am as sexy as that one clip I sent Blossom where it's Yakuza 2, except the camera breaks with the heat action, so Kiryu just kind of jerks around a little bit and teleports to different parts of the screen. I am as sexy as a glitched out Kiryu. Get in the bottle, necktie.
As the necktie slides into the purifying
Get in the bottle.
liquid, large stains of grease rise off from it and float to the surface. There, they quickly dissolve and disappear completely, cleansed by the blue spirit fire of 98.7% pure alcohol.
Oh, we gave it a
fabric looks
bath. We
almost
gave our
new
necktie a
again,
bath.
no longer like a disgusting worm of the lower intestine, but like a colorful and deadly poisonous reef snake of the Insulindian Ocean.
Fuck yeah, our necktie got a glow up. I'll take it. What next?
The necktie floats in the bluish liquid with almost unearthly grace.
Necktie?
There is silence,
Necktie?
There is silence.
Alright, cork the bottle and put it away.
The lieutenant has been observing you
Oh, no.
quietly all this time.
Oh no! Oh, he definitely thinks we're going through a mental fucking breakdown.
He's struggling to keep silent.
Oh,
Finally,
no.
seems to give up.
I've got to ask, what are you doing?
As always, lie.
I mean, we can't lie to Kim. We can't lie to him, right? He's our bro. He's our best friend. Okay, Kim, I didn't want to tell anyone, but my necktie has been talking to me lately.
Of course it has.
He doesn't even look surprised. It started when I woke up in the whirling rags. It's been talking to me ever since.
And what has the necktie been telling you, if I may ask?
It teaches me about life, Kim, sort of like a father figure.
Okay, so why did you put it in the bottle?
Because it told me to.
Right, okay. Anyway, I'm glad you told me your necktie has been speaking to you. That must not have been easy.
See, he's thankful that we're telling him the truth, as insane as the truth is. For a second, it looks like he's about to add something.
We're all under stress. This is turning into a great big mess. I'm not judging. Just keep it together.
See, he knows. He understands. He concludes. He turns away, his gaze fixed on the road ahead. Did we get an item from that? Or anything from that? Yep, there's the necktie, and the embalmment fluid is extremely flammable. Don't set it on fire. Can we put on the bow tie now? Yeah. Yeah, now we're looking good. Now we're slaying. Now we're slaying. And then alright, I guess the next part of the quest is to be ready. I don't know what that means, but we'll figure it out as we go. Hey Kim, I know we're all sad, but do you enjoy this this boombox music? I think you do. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, I guess we have to... How do we leave? Where's the exit? Kim?
This isn't just glass. These are old computation components.
These are computer components.
Yes, filament memories. From the time when wires were cast in glass, slides with an inlaid nervous system.
Hey Kim, look.
So it is. I think it is used to form a single system, slotted in the wall.
How do they do that and why?
The how was a closely guarded secret. Something that was locked in safes in human heads across the river where they were manufactured. As to why, your fingers don't know.
So this is all remains of failed R&D.
The rest of the building seems to have been picked clean.
Alright, finished thought. How do we leave? Where's the exit? Excuse me, Kim. Cause that's a secret room. And then this is where Kim came in. Maybe over... Kim, how do we leave this building? Unless we can we teleport out of here? No. The answer was a resounding no to that. And yeah, this is where we were. And that's blocked. Kim, how do we exit?
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. The plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spider web in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Look, Kim, it's Comrade Mazov.
Yes, I
Communism.
Can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
Oh man, he doesn't like communism. We are the last communist. Could someone have stopped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
Alright, let's brush off the dust.
Years' worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly. Someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand, grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers against the glass of a scope. You shudder.
Alright, how do we exit? There's the window. Kim, how do we leave? Kim, I'm lost. How do we get out of here? When you're sleep deprived and playing this game for 6 hours. Oh, just this? There we go. You don't exactly remember how you got into the building after playing non-stop for 6 hours. Alright, so let's find our way back to the teleportation station. So that way we can be like, yeah, sorry, Titus, but about your friend. They're kind of not here anymore. Apologies. Don't get angry, all right? All right, Titus, don't even think about getting angry. We've all been through a lot. Alright, how do we leave? That's the important question. Excuse me, Kim. There we go. Alright, we can't. Can we? Alright, that area looks like there's an invisible wall. Oh, and then, oh, I know where we are, because that's where we found husband. Alright, now I know. Now I'm reoriented, now that I have realized that we are by where husband was found. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Potentially. Yeah, because this is where we found husband. That's a dead end. You know what, Kim? Oh, that's funny. Oh, we're inside his head. If you look at the shadow, you can see his glasses for a second. We are literally shining the light into Kim's head, becoming one with Kim. Kim, I know this must be very annoying that I'm following you 2 steps behind and shining this blinding light in your face, but don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Oh, can we cut? There we go, right? No? I'm just trying to leave, and I'm so lost. Because this looks like a dead end. We can't get down from here. Unless... No, that's a fence. That's blocked. Yeah, this is the struggle of playing a game for so long. You don't remember how you got here. Alright, that's invisible wall. You remember the plot pretty well, but as for directional capabilities... Kim? Sometimes. Oh, is it really as simple as go under? The answer was yes. Alright, now I know where we are. For realsies this time. Now I know where we're going. Alright, also, let's take off this flashlight and put in our sweet plastic bag. Yeah, now I know where we are and what we're doing. So let's walk back over the church and teleport on back. Oh, are we not close enough to the church? Now we're right by the church. Now we should be able to teleport. Man, it's making us walk. It's making us walk. Come on, man. No teleportation powers anymore. Illegal. Alright, I at least kind of remember the way after getting so hopelessly lost here several times over. Because I remember we go south from here, and that should take us back to the fishing village. And then, yeah, because here's the weird children. Secret. Yeah. I still feel bad for stealing the 8 buckaroonies. Alright, no, this isn't the way. The 8 buckaroonies off of Ruby. Alright, and then was it around? Oh god. I cannot believe the game got rid of my teleportation powers. Because now I need to remember how the fishing village connects. Really? Can I really not teleport? Man. Man. Okay, and then there's the bros with the jacket situation. Was it down around through here? No, that's a dead end. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I know it's not, yeah, because it just leads to the dock. Alright, we could try around here. But this just leads down. I don't think that leads to where we need to go. And that's a dead end. Game, why would you do this to me? You know I'm very directionally challenged. I cannot believe you've done this, video game. You know how directionally challenged I am as a human being. Right? I'm very directionally challenged as a human being. Is it over here maybe? No, this is just where we were originally. Game, why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Game, I cannot believe you've done this to me. Why would you do this? Okay, so here was our vehicle. I'm finding literally. Oh, was it this way? The whole time? Oh my goodness, it was by our vehicle. All right, let's head up. Oh, this game and directions are honestly gonna be the death of me. Here we go. Oh, thank fuck, man. Sorry, Kim, that I've taken you on this misadventure. Thought?
Stop. Now, it is time.
What? For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
I know, we just experienced it.
Your old friend has prepared you for this, at great cost to himself. Make sure you have the spirit bomb in your hand. Shit goes south.
Do I want to?
You hear what sounds like an enthusiastic gurgling coming from the spirit bomb.
I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
Then you'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Oh, Kim. 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 Tuna fish. Kim.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
What is happening?
Put your damn gun down.
I guess that's
People
why
are gonna get hurt.
it wouldn't let us
We need to
teleport.
talk this through. All right? Shut up. You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
What's happening?
This is the scab leader. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. His fingers reach for the butt of his sidearm.
Wait, so the dude who was leading the weird strike, right, who looked like he was hiding his rich clothes, turned out to be a rich man? Who would have thunk?
There's something very wrong with him.
He's dangerous. Lieutenant raises his left hand. Silence, Harry. Don't blow this for us.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
No, I think... Don't do that, please.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Oof.
Peaceful.
What is that portrait? It sounds like the armored figure is weeping.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
Because he's creepy as fuck. The lieutenant points to the helmeted figure.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed. But we have to intervene.
The big one is the damn scab leader.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
I'm not ready for this. You think I'm ready for this? I have a boombox, a bag, and I slay.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Let's walk away for now.
No. We have to step in. This is not going to end well if we don't.
We're out of time. This is...
The Mercenary Tribunal.
Can I... Can I... I can't save. I can't save. Come on, man. Should we have the... Oh, and we can't equip... Alright, well... police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lips, waving his gun at the crowd. Losing his balance for a moment, he staggers backward.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
It's the only word he can make out. It doesn't sound calm. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless girl,
Oh.
the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the hunted man. You feel your fists contract as you stand there between these men, all carrying real weapons. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust
Take
the
your
others to
rhetoric.
attack if it comes to that. Make him talk. Present an argument.
Alright, we can do this.
Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out. Get under his skin.
We can do this.
I don't know about this getting under his skin. He'll only get under yours. I'm barely keeping you together here. This is it.
No composure, we got this.
Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far.
42.
Start with the first
42.
idea you have.
Oh
Move
no,
down
they're
from
all
that.
42.
Please.
Oh no, they're all 42%. Can I put it? Okay, I've got 2 skill points. I can put skill points into something. So let's see. We can put skill points into one of these. We have 2 of them left. That'll give us a better chance. Think of an argument. Talk about that. What would be the best in character? Okay, no, I don't want to set the place on fire. This one already has a plus, so let's see if we can buff something in a suggestion. Okay, 72.
Dangerous.
Oh,
Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming into your mouth.
See, that's why you
He
always save
has
skill
to start it.
points. Who are you?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
He points at the world in rags.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click softly. Cortiner. Major Raoul.
Oh, friends.
Cortiner. Friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
That's why he's so fucking pissed.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer, you're all sentenced to death by lead.
Well, the blue eyes was a positive, so let's go with that. He had blue eyes, didn't he? Your colonel.
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
He smiles, pulling his face in a strange way.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Listen, you're Lely. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
Fuck do you mean? talker.
Don't get mad at me,
We've heard
sir.
testimony. People say he was charismatic.
Thank you,
nice
Kim.
guy to be around.
Thank you, Kim.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives, share leaflets, squeeze a bit of
Kim
kit
for the
glass here and
save.
there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be.
He points towards the yard.
If Laley was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, Clay Monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
No, your colonel didn't deserve to go out like that, I promise. We will find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop, his killer stands right there.
No, it's deeper
Checking
than
his
that. We did a
pants,
whole
and
investigation.
you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
No, no.
This did nothing.
No!
think
Are
you're
you
onto
fucking
something?
kidding me?
You've just wasted time.
No!
Please, act.
I put two whole points into into suggestion, and it didn't work. Yes. I put the last of my skill points into suggestion to pass the skill check, and now I have two more options, and they're both at 42, and I can't do anything about it. Where's Kat? She can explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
Oh, maybe.
She left!
No, are you fucking? The manager calls down from the balcony.
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
Gart, go back inside. What are you doing here?
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost?
Sir, please, I don't want you to die, even though you've scammed me for money. What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
God, fuck.
We should have arrested her.
The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenary. I didn't think she would run. Yeah, maybe we'll just slay them with some dance moves and they'll laugh so hard they'll leave us alone. And hey, nobody, how's it going? Those windows cost so much that Gart is literally out here risking his life. He should go back inside, even though he did scam me for all of my money. The lieutenant whispers, his eyes still on the armed mercenaries. Like, I didn't want to arrest her because I didn't think she would run away.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second.
No,
Then
Kim.
the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Kim.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Why didn't I put skill points into rhetoric? What was I doing? Oh, that's rough, nobody. Hope you feel better soon. Kick what's ever bothering you / sickness right in the ass. As I try to kick this in the ass, but I don't have much hope. Why did I not put the points into rhetoric? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Let's see, maybe one of these options. Okay, well, first of all, who's the weird fucker in the mask over there?
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Howen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
He points to the figure-clad entity in the ceramic plate.
What do you think he does?
Kills?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Alright, I'm not gonna light the bomb, so I'm gonna have to hope. Come on. Okay, I failed it.
International something. International
Right when I
law.
got that morale heal, I knew. Fuck, right? The tribunal's against the law, the international law. Maybe we can cheese it.
Look around, you livestock. We're about to butcher the lot of you. Where is your international law?
There will be ramifications, but there don't need to be.
Kim,
Let's
help.
go inside and discuss what our investigation has uncovered. We have important.
Kim, please.
We're not fucking coming anywhere, Sailite.
Don't be rude to our boy.
Say something. Get off this trail. Thank God it's only ineffectual thus far. Easy now. Easy. Just tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Okay, listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did then?
Well, it was. I don't think it was Titus. I don't think it was Kat, because that would make no sense. Why would she kill her lover? I don't think it was Ruby, because she didn't confess to it in her journal. And it's obviously not me. But they're not gonna believe that it was just someone else. But I'm not gonna frame anyone else. It was in nobody or should it was someone else, right? It's not any of these, and we know this. If they could just believe us that it was someone else, someone who's not here right now.
How fucking convenient.
Oh no. He gives you a drunken stare, then puts his hand on the gun.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
I'm not gonna blame Gart. He extorted me for like, I think 60 buckaroonies and Kim's hubcaps, but I'm not gonna blame him for murder. That's cruel. This is the only option that we can go for. It was one of you.
One of us? You saying we? What if I just shot one of your pals here right now? Huh?
No.
How about the kid? Go ahead. Tell me we fucking killed our own colonel one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who...
Come on. 72! 72!
Hardy
72!
boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud. In a public place.
He was shot. He wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
He doesn't move the weapon.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The hang was only a cover-up. Listen. No! No! Wait, did anyone die? Are we okay?
The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head.
Oh,
crashing
good, just a
small pane
window.
Of the glass
Oh,
window
okay.
behind her.
Okay, just a window.
Missed.
The man looks at his revolver and smiles.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic.
Sorry, Gart,
now,
you're gonna have to pay for
or
those
there will be
windows.
another shot. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Okay, let's go down the list. I'm not lighting the bomb unless it's like the last option. You're all drunk, look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. Or, like, drunker. You don't want to die sober, do you?
Silence electrochemistry. I'm drunk too, let's dance, baby. It's too serious of a situation to be like, I'm drunk too, let's dance, baby. Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah. I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The outburst is accompanied by yellowish saliva around his mouth. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
He laughs. It's a hollow laughter. We're working together. She knew you're out of control. She told me.
She's gone, you stupid fuck. Sailed off.
Why did all of our friends leave us?
She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool. Don't do anything stupid.
Titus shouts to his men in the background.
The company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
Okay, he looks sad. Maybe we can appeal to his empathy or something. He looks around, tired suddenly, sad even.
Guys, I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you
Always
run, I'll
running.
shoot you myself.
Always going.
We're doing this together.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still,
Oh,
the rest will
no.
stay, even if it means dying here with him.
Oh god. 58. 58%. Scatter!
With a crash of shattering glass
Oh,
and a
phew.
terrible roar, the fire draws in oxygen. The bomb hits the mercenary in the chest, swallowing him in flames.
Listen, we
as he
tried
staggers
to talk. It didn't work.
In the fiery inferno, you see your tie, coiling around the man's neck. It is no longer horrific, but beautiful and pure.
I'm so glad our beautiful horrific necktie got to live its best dreams and became a Molotov cocktail, like it always destined to be. And honestly, this is a really sweet metaphor, right? Because at the start of the game, it was our horrific necktie was hanging from the ceiling fan. It was like representing our downfall. And now it went out in a fiery blaze. And it's pure. Just like how we're learning to grow as a person.
I only ever wanted
Through
you
murder.
to have fun, Harry.
Goodbye, sweet necktie. Farewell.
See you on the other side.
The necktie disintegrates into molten heat, its last remaining embers letting out a pop and crackle that sounds like...
Harry, for God's sake! Watch out!
Oh!
To your right,
Kim!
the killer raises his rifle
Kim!
and takes aim at you.
Kim!
His moves are steady,
Kim!
but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim! We're not letting Kim take the hit. We're gonna dodge. We're gonna
A
dodge.
swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of touch.
Oh my god. The pure anxiety with these checks, man. Stop shooting at me.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
Also, can we just say how sweet it was that Kim literally jumped out in front of us to protect us? Like, he cares about us so fucking much.
Watch out. To your left.
No,
The
we have
Paul
to
is
save
about
him.
to take a
Yeah,
shot too, at Kim.
We're safe.
God, please.
No! The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims face pale.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Kim! Did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human.
Good.
An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
But who's Kim?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you.
I don't.
His
Sorry,
mangled
Glenn.
torso
I don't.
has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like
I don't
red
really care
geysers.
enough about you. I'm sorry.
Oh God, watch out.
Sorry, Glenn.
You see 2 crazed eyes staring through the burning meat.
I'm not into this.
Flames. With his face boiling off, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
I'm not into this. I love how all of you guys joined at literally the most intense part of the entire video game. I'm not into this. Now, do we try with a 3% chance and pray? Or do we just stand our ground and accept it? Do we cling on to life the best we can at like a 3%? I mean, we gotta. Right? We... a 3% chance we can still do it. I may be coping right now. Wait. We have a point. What is this point going to? Hold on. What is it? Reaction speed. Alright. Will even let us? Where's reaction speed? Nope. Alright, that didn't do anything. I'd hope. Fuck it. Man.
There is no time.
No.
Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
I want to see Kim. What do I see?
Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out.
Kim. Out of it, a silhouette appears, crouching over you. You hear a familiar voice filled with urgency and fear. I mean, we have, despite all of these options, we have to speak to Kim. Despite everything, we have to speak to him. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything now.
Stay with me.
No, Kim. You feel burning hot tears streaming from your eyes. I'm a fucking failure and the love of my life left me.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
Kim!
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him.
Kim.
A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound
no, Kim!
with both hands.
Kim!
Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Kim truly trusts you. Kim.
No, you scream. Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear.
Catch me fucking crying at the club right now.
There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
At least we saved Kim. Fall into total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door.
No, I'm not ready.
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep, and rotting, and being disinfected, and smelling of drugs, and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers, thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
I'm not going anywhere, baby.
There's a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon we will return to the world.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Man, I really don't like Limbic System. I'm really not a fan of Limbic System. My least favorite thought.
Familiar shape in the orange
Kim.
jacket. It turns double, then triple from the pain.
Kim.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
The lieutenant says he's in the middle of a freshly cleaned room with a fan above his head like a halo. His face is covered in bruises. He cleaned my room? The room. It's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
Oh, well, it was Gart. Well, I assume that Kim convinced him because Gart never does anything on his own to save his life. Fucking Gart. Kim definitely convinced him because Gart has never been nice to me or showed me any charity since the day I got here. How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse, and drink water.
What happened?
What happened? You threw an improvised petroleum bomb at the Major. A firefight ensued.
Yeah. The time made me do it.
He does not answer and searches for something in his coat.
We've already bonded over Thoughts in my head, right? So he knows.
The smoke, most likely.
Is he dead?
Very. He died in the hospital.
Good.
A blood-stained killer.
I think he deserved it.
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
Then what?
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive.
There's a pause.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Oh, he feels bad. Also, Silence Moobot, we're feeling feelings right now.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care.
Ugh.
Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene?
Yes, he's still alive too. You were bleeding out by then. I think you said you lied about being an amnesiac, and you warned me. I was able to disarm one of them, the Pole, before she got the jump on me.
Thank you.
Oh.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
Lieutenant takes a cigarette from his coat pocket and lights it. The bitter smell fills the room. Oh. Also, thank you for the self-care redeems. Time to anti-shrimp and take a big sip after all of these tears. 'Cause man, oh, big stretch. And big sip. Man, we need it. I don't think we should bring out his bad habits. I think he's coping the best that he can, poor guy. And they're all dead, all three of the contractors.
The Pole was the last to die. Everhart had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe...
He breathes in the fumes, thinking...
Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
How many casualties on the Union side, total?
3. Glenn, Theo, Angus. The fat one, he took a lot of bullets. And Theo, he was just too old for combat.
Yeah, we're not gonna call him out for his smoking. He's coping the best that he can. And that's...
All.
I mean, it went pretty bad. An absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success.
+1. Ruby.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive.
Oh. Oh, he smiles. Oh.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off.
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
It's all good, Avo. Let me summarize what has happened so far. It's been a lot. But no worries. So we found Ruby. She put on like this weird jamming signal that gave both Harry and Kim a massive headache. We managed to turn that off. Unfortunately, though, after that, we were not able to talk her down from suicide. So she died, and then we came back here, and then there was, it turns out the scab leader who was running that strike, right, who we were like, yeah, that's weird that he's wearing rich boy clothes. Turns out he's one of the members of like the same people who Lely, which the victim was a part of, and he and a few other guys were arguing with Titus and the Hardy Boys. Right, there was this weird guy with this weird mask who we're not sure was even human, right? So I put 2 points into suggestion to try to pass a skill check to talk everyone down. It didn't work. I failed another skill check, wasn't able to talk them down again. Our tie our Thai drank the embalmment fluid and became a Molotov cocktail. So we succeeded in throwing our Thai embalmment fluid Molotov cocktail into the crowd to try to fix the situation. Then the strike leader guy shot, I think. So then a bunch of people started shooting other people. Right? And then we managed to dodge one shot as Kim was running out in front of us. But unfortunately, the last shot that was being shot by the strike leader had a 3% chance of us missing. So we took the chance, we failed, we got shot, right? We were bleeding out, and then we talked to Kim. Right, and then we got this skill check that was 97% to warn Kim, because he was about to get shot while we were bleeding out, and he was tending to us. So we got a 97% chance skill check to warn him, and the reason why that number was so high is because he really trusts us. So he really loves us. So we managed to warn him, and we passed out, and now we just woke up. And he had Gart clean our room. And that's what you missed on Glee. And that's pretty much the story of what has happened in the last 1.5-ish hours. And the necktie going out was a very beautiful moment, because it became beautiful and then became pure. So it was like a reference to our character growth, about how we're doing a lot better now. And I think that was very sweet. Our beautiful pure necktie. And that's what you missed on Glee. Oh yeah, we did also tell Kim that we remembered everything, right? And that we felt really bad about our life choices as we were dying. And now we're here with our boy Kim, who really trusts us. I'm so happy that we kept Kim alive. I am so very happy. Also, the whole time during all of those checks, I couldn't save. There was literally no option to save, so I just had to wing it the whole time. And hope. And hope. Oh yeah, and then he's also emotionally smoking. Right? It says the smoke has medicinal purposes as well, but I also think it's because it's for emotional. It's for emotional support. Yeah, so a lot of stressful shenanigans happen. But at least we're okay though. We're okay, and Kim's okay. The world of Martinez might not be okay, but we're okay. But we're alright. And then where was the one that he smiled? Okay, and then up here, he says the worst scenario is not materialized yet, and he smiles. We're still alive, both of us. And I'm like, that's so fucking cute. And exactly, Beck and Nobody and Jag were all here for emotional support. The whole gang was here for emotional support, because man, did we need it. Man, did we need it. Holy shit, that was intense. Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt.
Yep, the whole gang was here to support us and give us hope for the roles. I also find it funny that they also just happen to pop in during the most intense part of the game that we have experienced this whole time. After what, 30 hours? Literally the most intense bonkers banana shit. Oh yeah, and we did get a little bit lost because we weren't allowed to teleport. So we got lost for like 15 minutes. He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
And I also got the world's most laughable centrist as an achievement. How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection...
Not the
treated
worst
with
achievement.
metformin.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I try to not move too much.
Oh, I'm so glad that Kim is at least 90% okay.
Things would be worse if you didn't warn me.
Oh.
I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
No, that's not stupid of you, Kim. I love you, Kim. Exactly. Harry's been needing to see a doctor for like the entire video game. And I don't give a shit about people from the station. They made fun of me and they laughed at me. So we're gonna get up. We're gonna get up. And we're still slaying. Lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
How are you?
Oh. I don't want to worry him. I don't want to worry him. So we could make a little funny, I feel. That might cheer him up. My disco days are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Freighter.
We can make a little funny. Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
What happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
You don't know.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone.
Yes, she left yesterday morning.
Everyone left
to meet
us.
the board of Wild Pines. Oh, that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out the window. Also, Avo, we tried to be like, hey, maybe we can talk to Kat, right? Maybe we can bring Kat down here and she'll explain everything. But she also fucking left. Everyone left. Except Gart. Gart was still there. He cared about his windows, though, more than the actual gunfight.
Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her end. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hangman?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else. Outside
Yeah, he
our
did
circle
clean the
of
room
suspects,
after
most
Kim's
likely.
convincing.
It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
His voice is calm, matter-of-factly. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Solving crimes is fucking hard, man.
It really is very hard.
It's hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary.
It's hard.
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
I don't know.
Neither do I. Let's
I
walk
don't
and
know.
hope something
To the
happens
swing
before I
set.
bleed to death. Classius' room is nearby.
To the swing set. He extinguishes the cigarette on the sole of his boot.
Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Aw, Kim. Alright, Kim. Thank you for cleaning my room, by the way. I really appreciate it. Or convincing Gart. Oh, we got new windows. Stereo 8 player has been fixed. Thought? Hold on. Thought? Oh. Oh. Kim's room. Medical supply. Sorry, Kim, I'm just going through your shit. I apologize.
They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
And he came to check on us. Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go.
Oh. I'm set for 650. Unfortunately, the bed is not an option. Unfortunately, his bed is not a clickable option, which is very disappointing, if I do say so myself. Oh, Kim, do you wanna hold on? Come here. Do you wanna talk about life?
Yes.
Never mind. All right. Thought? Oh, that's the door. Thought? Okay, as long as we don't run, we'll take this nice and slow. Looks like she left something on the table. Red thread. It leads out of the room. What? This is new. Alright, nice and slow. Oh, are we too close? Can we? There we go. They're just tied to the antenna. Kim?
Yes.
Alright, never mind.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Push. I don't think we should kick it with our fucked leg.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy, too. Very sturdy.
Where does this lead to?
I don't know, Lieutenant Euphrator.
He makes a note. This is new, right? He went from calling. I don't think he's called us Lieutenant Euphrator this many times before.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case.
Below, the hostel cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. A skeleton of composite.
Oh, this is the door. This is the door, the blue door that leads to the roof.
A dull thump. Somewhere inside, a wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building.
The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
Okay. I think this is important to the case. So, let's check back inside, see if it'll... Okay, I think we need to get in that door. And by that, I mean we have to do a little bit of... I'm not doing any more side quests, so we're gonna do a little bit of... scumming. Also, we need to save after that insanity, honestly.
The same small, heavy door. No
How?
lock in sight.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Something cracks.
How did I win that? Hold on, can I save again? Okay, now I have to finish this dialogue. But something cracks inside.
It is an unbelievably satisfying sound, filling you with a belief in your own body.
How?
Sounds like the property damage wasn't in vain, at least. Would it hurt to look in?
Let's see. I'm saving after that. Like, excuse me. There's a tiny hole.
You can almost see the shape of a man and a woman writhing inside.
Electrochemist.
In drug sweat and dirty linens. Bottles lie around everywhere.
No. Shut up, electrochemistry. I don't listen to you. Silence, electrochemistry. I don't listen to your
See
shit.
footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new.
Someone's been here within the last week or two.
3 weeks maximum. From the
Nah,
dust
man,
coverage.
we can't let
It could
Electro
easily have been 1
control
week
our
too.
lives.
You know, officer.
This is good. He likes it. There's a little smile there, in the dark of the workshop.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider.
Fuck yeah. Alright, this is all done. Let's have a closer look then.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Sole could be bigger than Vamp. The soles have left the pattern uniform, horizontal lines.
I still cannot believe I beat that 8% check. The print doesn't look like that odd-sold... Fuck, I can read odd-sold print we found at the hanging, Kim.
The size looks about the same, actually. They are not the same shoe, but they could be the same person.
This doesn't look like the worker's boots from the hanging, does it?
No. These little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me. Or some kind of foreign print. Hard to say.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor.
Okay, what does this mean?
It means someone snuck through what seemed like a secret route, leading to the roof, from where you can shoot our victim. This is significant.
So we have proof then of like that one theory that we had.
These prints, officer, could be the prints
But-
of our killer.
Ooh. We're getting places. Listen, that jacket doesn't slay, so we're not gonna put it on. Pinball machine. Placement parts. Windows. There's a bunch of secrets over here. Pinball machine. Spare key is tied to the bush.
Over there, in the corner.
The pinball machine.
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Kim, do you see what I'm seeing? That pinball machine?
The pinball machine. Gordy's Goats, a classic.
Oh, it's more than just a classic. A must-play. All serious pinballers have attempted a tempo run.
Wait, you played it?
A little.
Just a little.
Feels like a lot. Too much to play it again.
Let's take a closer look. Can we play pinball?
Great.
Lieutenant Size.
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin.
Luckily, I have $14.50.
Get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready.
Let's do it.
It takes a while
Pinball!
to get into a row.
Pinball!
Pretty soon, you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play.
Oh, we're so good at pinball.
Go, go, Fingerboy.
Go, go, finger boy.
I feel sorry for the goats. If they only knew the kind of guy old Cornelius really was.
Wait, what kind of guy was he then?
The kind of a guy who uses the word savages a lot when recounting his travels. A masked nationalist.
So a piece of shit.
An avid huntsman too. He was often photographed in his dining hall, surrounded by wall-mounted hunting trophies from every continent.
That is not cool.
He also hit his wife.
What a
and
shit
kids.
bag.
Other people's kids too. Sometimes pets. Hateful little man.
What a piece of shit.
But you seem to be having fun.
I do like pinball.
Your game is definitely improving.
I do still like
The
pinball,
Jolly
but
Goats are
fuck that
flying
piece of
all
shit.
over the board. And although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the
Special.
summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go.
Concentrate and aim for the narrow passage.
Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through. The words "Pale Rupture" light up on the speaker panel, and the machine
Secret?
starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Congratulations. This is where the game ends.
Oh
It's
man.
a cheap way of getting more money out of the players.
Oh
A
man.
stupid nihilistic finale.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your
Man.
goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness. This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions.
I'm also just really good at pinball.
Use them to calculate where they hit.
I guess we're just really good at pinball.
You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
Can we? No. Alright. Let's do it. Come on.
With automation like
Yeah.
precision, you keep the final goat
Oh, let's
ball in
fucking
play,
go.
reacting to the tiniest stimuli.
Let's
Floating
fucking
in the
go.
flow
We're
state.
so good at
The fog is
pinball.
clearing, and suddenly the old speaker crackles.
We're so good at pinball.
Gaudy ball is lit.
Fuck yeah.
A panel opens up at the top of the playfield, and a new ball charges downhill. It's larger than the goats.
Oh, we're so
and
good
matte
at
black.
pinball.
Cornelius spell the white letters running across the equator. So violent is its descent, it immediately knocks the last goat into the abyss. Then proceeds to bounce all across the board as if carried by some demonic otherworldly inertia.
This is some intense pinball.
High score, announce the speakers.
Oh,
and
fuck
the whole
yeah.
machine lights up. Then the flippers retract, leaving a perfect opening for the gaudy ball to join the goats backstage. Cornelius vanishes, and the machine powers off.
We're so good at pinball.
That's amazing.
Lieutenant mumbles. He sounds a little out of breath. I think I won, Kim.
You didn't just win. No one I know has ever beaten Gordy's goats. That is a monumental achievement, Detective.
Who's the king of pinball, Kim?
Congratulations, Your Highness.
Oh.
That was really impressive.
His knuckles touch yours and he smiles.
The machine needs a good service before anyone else can even attempt it again.
Alright, it's time to move on.
Yes. Good times.
Oh.
Once again, the machine becomes one with the dust and the darkness. Life has left it, unlikely to ever return.
He loves us. Oh, I love. Oh, that's great. And 5 buckaroonies. Fuck yeah.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Oh, we're just phasing through it. The door is connected to the one upstairs, but how do we get through?
There must be a key somewhere. Probably somewhere in the whirling. It's not too important. We can get in and out using the roof door.
Yep, it's fine. Nice.
This small elevator is dimly lit, smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for 2 people to fit
Hell
in.
yeah. Perfect Kim and Harry size.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88.
That's too long ago.
This elevator must have been used to transport pinball machines to and from the upstairs workshop.
Says the last maintenance was in 88.
That it does. I say, let's brave it.
We are kind of stupid. We're still kind of stupid. This elevator was last maintained in the future.
No, it was maintained in 88 of the previous century.
That means it's not really that safe, is it?
Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4
Minor?
months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
But 3 to 4 months in the hospital?
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
Oh, that's sarcasm. Okay. Look at the elevator controls.
There are large rectangular buttons. Monter.
That makes more sense that he's being
International
sarcastic.
call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
So it's mostly pinball machines riding this elevator.
Seems so, although it's pretty quaint for a freight elevator.
He taps on the guttering light bulb. It's golden in the dark. All right. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Thought.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
There used to be a pinball workshop.
Looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel.
Man, I should have stayed
There are
one.
machines left over.
Fucking Gart. He taps his foot.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
Could this mean the Whirling Rags really is part of the doomed commercial area?
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about bankruptcy.
Stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. It's not a ghost story. It's a curse, and Gart ought to be made knowledgeable.
No, fuck
so
Gart.
He can perform counter spells.
No, he doesn't deserve to make counter spells or whatever. He's running a scam. He charges so much cash money. It's ridiculous. A fucking scam.
This window is pristine.
A
at least
fucking
on the inside.
scam.
A red thread has been taped
Fuck
to the glass
Gart.
using adhesive tape.
Even though he
It
did help
trembles
clean up my
ever
room.
so slightly in the cold wind.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Oh, so she did at least leave a hint for us, despite fleeing the place.
Golden
Nice.
light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind.
Oh,
In
that's
it
fun.
are two neon lit
That's some
shapes,
fun visuals.
A man and a woman on the single bed.
Oh, we're really like mind palacing it right now. What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet.
Where did it come from? Or where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime.
Oh,
The glass
that's so
fractures around
fun.
the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Where does the thread lead?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
Alright, let's inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
Have a look at point A, the roof.
The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions.
Man, this is so cool.
All on the roof at first. The shot could have come from any of them. This is composite location A prime, most likely of the origin points.
Man, this game really picks up once you go through hell with your best bro, Kim. Should there be gun residue outside?
There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind washed it away.
True.
This was more than a week ago.
So I'm what, 80% sure the roof is where the shot was made from?
72%.
Oof,
with
that's
a weapon
not.
that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot.
Man, sneaky fuck.
The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium, a well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness, too busy with their own bodies.
Could there have been another point of origin further away?
That's a 28%, yes. In
I
this
mean,
model, the shot
it's
could
not
have
0,
gone for a greater distance.
and it's not
Nothing
3.
excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yes, please. Big brain time.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations.
We're detectiving
starting
so
with the
good right now.
northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B Prime.
Harry's a lot smarter than I thought he could ever be. More precisely.
B Prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
But I mean, visual calculus is kind of carrying us right now, right? We wouldn't be able to do this without the thoughts in our head. Let's look at the boardwalk.
700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Alright, what about Land's End?
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%.
Yeah, then it's not
truly
that.
skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Alright, what about the islet?
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinez perhaps. There are islets there, badly charted as they may be. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and
Oh, those are
33A.
the apartments, I
The angle
think.
would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
Thank you, visual calculus, for literally carrying us through our mind palace. I extrapolate all the points of origin. Now where's the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
I guess we're going to the island in the bay. How'd she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
Yeah, that's why I'm not a detective.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I think so. I think she ran because it was either that or immediately be killed. This is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what difference does it make?
Trust me, Kim, I'm very empathetic. I put many a points into empathy. Is she trying to tell us this shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
Yeah, it's also one of the few places Martinez we haven't been to.
So it is.
For a second,
New area?
seems tired.
No, Kim, let me hug you. Don't worry. We're not gonna call him out. He's coping the best that he can right now. We need to go to the island. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking at the cold distance across the water.
He is trying to justify it to himself.
I don't have anything to say. This is just something we have to do.
I understand.
I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I'm in.
He takes a second to gather himself, then says...
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Oh, yeah. Lillian the net picker. She's tarring the boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Alright, village time. Adventure. Plot. Oh, not this way. This way. Man, I'm so happy we have access to Kim's room now. Well, through our room, but it makes me very happy. Alright, we can also talk to the kitchen guy. But it doesn't look like he's working right now. So we'll come back. Oh no, Gart just wants to talk about it. It's not a lumberjack, it's our sick boombox full of sick beats. But it does kind of look like a piece of lumber that provides us our sick tunes.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room?
Gart being
I cleaned it
nice.
for you.
We'll thank him for being nice. I did, thank you. Big improvement.
You're
Disco
welcome.
lumber.
I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a clean place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire.
Gart actually being nice?
I give credit where credit is due, and that was a crazy move. Crazy effective. Petroleum bomb. Never seen anything like that. I was there until it struck him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
Thank you, that was our beautiful tie.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by, in the danger zone, so to say.
Alright, Gart, get off your high horse for a second. Alright, you're being nice, but get off your high horse.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free.
Fuck
This
yeah!
establishment supports cops. The stay is free, but the drinks are not.
Fuck
Just felt I
yeah!
needed to specify
Fuck
that.
yeah! Let's go! Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts.
Let's
Turns
go!
out they're
Free
not good for
stay!
business.
Okay, so I have to mention when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a bad ass.
Alright, Gart, that's enough out of you.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
You're right, suggestion. We shouldn't be mean. We shouldn't be mean. Alright. Yeah, I guess you are a badass.
Yeah, I don't know. Clients were panicking. And also, I guess I sort of found out that I don't give a shit if I die.
Take my fucking compliment.
He means it. It's not just
Take-
boasting. It's something he discovered about himself. Stepping
Shut
onto
up
that balcony.
and take my compliment.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do. Another thing. Great. I love those.
Oh, here we go. Gart, what if I told you I got into the back room behind the blue steel door?
Oh, okay. Well, I did hear you make noise back there, so good for you.
He's really holding himself back here. It takes a lot of willpower not to ask. Obviously, he's been wanting to know.
You want to know? You want to know, Gart? You want to know? Are you going to ask me what's back there?
Okay, what is back there?
Pinball.
Ha! I knew it. I've always wondered where those machines by the door came from. And they told me there was some kind of pinball thing here too.
And I kicked ass.
I knew it. Were there any back there? In working order, I mean.
Why, do you want to play? Because I might be up for a game and kick your ass.
No, I was just wondering if you found pinball machines there.
I will kick your ass at pinball, by the way.
He was wondering about something business-related, about how much money he could make of one.
God damn it, you greedy shit. Think of turning this place back into a pinball arcade.
No, but we could diversify the entertainment options, seeing as you've opened the door back there. The machine we have in the corner now is broken. It wouldn't hurt to get a little life in here, other than the hellish karaoke machine.
Listen,
That
I
one's
slapped at
always
karaoke.
causing trouble.
We slapped.
Yeah, those numbers he's adding up must be making good sense to him right now. Sounds like he cares about the place. He's not going to be overjoyed to hear that it's part of the doomed commercial area. He should still know. You have to be forewarned about these things.
Alright. Alright. I have to warn you, I may have discovered that whirling is part of the doomed commercial area.
What? Why would you say that? We're at a completely different address from that whole thing.
Gart did clean my room. He
So
was
he knows
nice.
of the doomed commercial area and its address. He's thought about this.
The whirling is listed on the intercom outside as one of the businesses in Building B of the doomed commercial area.
I've been working here for a long time, and that intercom has never been used by the whirling.
He is offering us a free stay, and he was nice to us. The whirling was once of the East Delta Pinball Arcade, which failed, though perhaps the whirling will escape the curse.
Does this look like part of a doomed commercial area? This pre-revolutionary tilework, these high ceilings, the nice rooms, well, most of the rooms. For 14 years, man. That's how long I've worked here. I've kept this place up through hail and through sleet. Fuck me, if some doom ghost...
I guess maybe the shootout scared away the Doom Ghost.
He's done a fine job too. Though he's spoken of the place dismissively before, the hostel is actually very important to him.
Really care about the whirling, huh?
Yeah, it's slowly growing on me again. It's beautiful in its own way, especially for this neighborhood. I've been trying to keep it that way.
God damn it, Gart, you're growing on me now.
Even if it is
That's
part
not
of the
supposed to
damn doomed
happen.
commercial area.
God damn it, that wasn't supposed to happen. He's been extorting me for money. You shouldn't be so worried about that label, you know.
I don't place much stock in the curse and so on, but the label frightens the clientele. Who wants to stay at a doomed hostel? Everything's doomed enough without that.
Well, good luck to you then,
Luck has
man.
got nothing to do with it. I need to think about where I'm going to place those pinballs. I have a feeling they're going to help.
God damn it.
Against the doom.
Making me care for this dude. After he had me spend, I think, 60 buckaroonies and Kim's hubcaps.
So, if you didn't have anything else to tell me about my establishment, can we, yes?
Yep. Alright, see ya. Alright, see ya. Nice, so that's done. I guess. Let's save again, because we haven't saved in a minute. And I guess we'll head to the island. Is there a... Here, let's head outside. Is there a quick travel? A nice quick travel to the island? Oh shit, what happened? I can't read French. Kim, translate. What does this say? I cannot read.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
I don't remember who that is. But looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for a masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Ooh.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
No, we're not gonna commit arson. All right, we're not gonna commit arson. All right, we already committed arson today. There's only so much arson we can commit in one sitting. Oh, we need to head to the fisherman place. You. There's only so much arson we can commit in one day before there's too much arson.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
I'm alive, though.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Some people hurt me.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
Yeah, let's keep going. We don't want to brag, right? She's trying to be comforting. I have a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to get to the island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull.
No promises,
just got it nice
alright?
and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
No promises.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
That's why Kim is in charge of the conversations, not me.
Aye.
You know what?
Crow's feet disappear from the corners
okay,
of her
Kim.
eyes as she smiles at you.
What's on that island? Oh, well, no voice. All right, I'll read it. Nothing, just ruins. Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war for the Communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bumped to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink
There's
there.
the dialogue.
Him and his drinking buddies.
There it goes.
Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Yeah, the twins are kind of weird. Is there anything I should know about? Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
I'm so excited to go on a water boat adventure with Kim.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Thank you. We'll use your skiff to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
All right, let's go ask the twins about it. See if they give us any answers. Even though I still don't know how to interact with children. And I don't think I ever will.
Little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
All right, kiddos. You've been to that island, right?
On that island?
The one who's busy kicking a stone points to the bay. Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great.
These children shouldn't be trusted alone on a raft, I think.
and we make a fire.
And
we
they shouldn't.
We make a fire.
They shouldn't be trusted with arson either.
Gather the sticks
And
for
bullets.
the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets. Empty bullets.
Who left these kids alone?
Bullet shells. There are a lot of
Wait,
them
holy
left
shit.
over from the war. but this could be important.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, that's really funny. Oh, that's really funny, actually. What then?
There it lies. The fire guy comes and asks us to
I'm gonna pay attention.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on that island.
No.
The boy answers, shaking his head vehemently.
Yes.
It is the same. It's the same. It just flipped. Oh, that's so funny. It's literally the exact same, but flipped. But yeah, the character models, they have different colors, but the portraits are just flipped. His brother looks at him, then at you.
Let's go with yes.
Lieutenant raises his eyebrows and whips out his notebook. Why is he the fire guy?
Because
The boy pauses to think.
he asks to put the fire out.
Yeah, that's so funny, the other explains. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it.
That's so funny.
He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
That's so...
Yes.
That's so funny. The other one adds, iconically, standing with his hands glued to his sides like a little tin soldier. I would have never noticed that too unless you pointed it out. Because your brain just doesn't think that it's the same image flip, because that would be silly. Right? That'd be very silly. But it is indeed very silly. You mentioned something about the lights.
I don't know.
It's hard to tell which one now. Yeah, because they're the same portrait.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the street light.
Yes.
The boy looks at his toe. Is there anything else you could tell me about this guy? Age, does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times.
I can't get over the portrait.
He doesn't live
It just
there.
flops.
He isn't there sometimes.
It just flip-flops back and forth.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say almost in unison. Yeah, one only lies and one only tells the truth, but God forbid I figure out which one is which, because I don't know. But it's so funny too, because they could have totally switched the colors with the jacket. They didn't even have to recolor it. They could just like edit the hue on the jacket and the hat, and they would have been able to switch the colors. Same. Remember when we played Ebe, and I ended up brute forcing the lying puzzle because I just couldn't. Brain broke. How come?
We ran. He just yelled, we shouldn't be there.
Yep, that is why I hate those, like, one's lying and one's telling the truth, 3 are lying, and then it's like, this person says is accurate, and this person lies, and they each say different things, and it gives me a headache. Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Oh.
Don't say that, he didn't.
The brother punches him, the boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. I think Lillian said it was an accident, that he crashed, right? But he didn't... Your father... Well, we'll at least comfort the children, right? Despite everything, your father did not kill himself.
I don't know.
The boy who made the claim finds himself unsure of it. He looks around.
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
Or is he a ghost? Oh no, that sounds like hell. Between 6? You had to do the lying puzzle with 6? Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's horrible.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Oh, that sounds like hell. That sounds like, look up a guy. Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes, as clear as no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Alright, let's go. But yeah, those are my least favorite puzzles. Alright, boat adventure with Kim. Boat adventure with Kim.
With a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its two seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go?
That's fantastic. Yes, there's an empty house for me.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
Oh, this sounds like endgame stuff. You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold on to the boom box.
What?
What? How else will we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad
Yeah. Yeah.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in
Yeah.
sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Alright, I think we've done everything that we wanted to do. Because I don't want to do this because I don't want to deal with Egghead ever again. We can't do this. I don't want to do that because Egghead sucks ass, and we gave up on that one, I think. Yeah, so let's go. Oh, I love. We're blasting that Sad FM. We're such a dramatic fuck. I love us.
Want to be free. Want to.
Oh fuck yeah, Sad FM.
It will last forever. Eternally. Want to be free.
Kim, you're heading straight for the rocks. Don't crash. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. And you know it's serious when you have to call on the help of your fam. Yeah, sibling exploitation.
Want to be free. Want to be free.
The struggle when you don't have any siblings, so you have no sibling exploitation. Literally stronger than us all. Who knows, maybe all these years later you can finally be Twilight Princess. We believe in you, Avo. You can do it all these years later. We believe. We believe. You'll get him. We believe. Yeah, or just steal someone else's sibling. Exactly. Find a sibling. It doesn't have to be your sibling. It could be any sibling.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off.
It could even be Beck's sibling.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Just steal Beck's sibling. For this a very important mission.
Let's go.
He whispers. New place. So many things to look at, so many thoughts to have. And so many skill points that I can hold on to until a moment of intensity comes back around and I'm like, oh shit, time to invest everything into these skills. Inflammable. Oh man, no arson? Fuel. But I mean, I did just say no to arson, right? We can't just... I already said no to arson. We committed one arson. I see him. We're only allowed so much arson. Thought?
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
Yeah, we don't have any neckties left. It would be a shame, right? It would disgrace beautiful neckties memory if we commit more arson without him. Kim, what is the ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
But ye, have a good night, nobody. Thanks for hanging out and vibing. More arson? Alright, if I can, I will commit just one more arson in honor of you. To honor yours and Necktie's memory, we'll see if we can commit one arson. If not, we'll just reload an earlier save and set the writing on fire from the main town area. Oh, but have a good night, have a good sleep, nobody. We will commit arson. One more arson. One last little bit of arson.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM, it sounds like RCM, Revachol Citizens Militia.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
May?
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex.
Like communism?
It's going to be hard to say them. Carrying around
like
all
communism?
That weight on a busted crutch is making you pant.
No, I'm good.
This is better.
It's not about communism, so I'm good.
Read the sign.
Looks old. What's it still doing here?
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter.
Yeah, I'm so curious, right? Because we know Kim calls us officer when he's displeased. He calls us detective when he is pleased. But I don't know the context for Lieutenant Gefreiter yet. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Maybe in my heart, that just means that he really respects us, because he's using our fancy boy title.
One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Yeah, it's like being called your nickname instead of your full name, yeah. Yeah, I like to imagine he's like impressed now that we saved each other's lives and now we're like super super best bros who maybe kiss a little bit sometimes. Are those spec stars too?
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
A white star.
No, an upside-down star.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Begone, thought. I still can't get over that that we share it. Well, now that we have like access to each other's rooms now. It's so fucking cute. And I'm not over that. Alright, armament at rest. Stairs broke. Oh, hold on. That's a thing to look at.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
I mean, would this lead to arson? Pour fuel into the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt.
Will this commit arson?
Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell.
Mmm. Chemicals.
There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
Pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Oh. Easy win, I guess. Where do the wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
Tippity tap.
The tank is far from full, but there should be enough inside to keep it going for a day.
Fuck yeah, secret task. Alright, we are capped out on skill points, but we still have a while before we get another level up. Yeah, we're gonna save those skill points in case of a skill point emergency. Alright, books. Dishes.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Where's there a washer around here? Do you think whoever slept here is...
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling
Nap.
tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Oh, that's really cute. Alright. Maybe a little shut-eye just for an hour.
You face the concrete wall.
Oh.
There's less light there in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there.
Curl up with your knees close to your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to
we took a
hatch
nap
from
all
the
day.
blackness. It's evening.
Oops. We took a long nap.
Sleep.
Kim? Kim, where are you? Kim? Where'd our boy? Kim? Thought? Go outside to the beach. Kim? Where's the exit? Okay, those stairs are broke. Oh, I guess maybe down the other set of stairs? Door's closed. Can't get in. Kim? Kim? Are we gonna have another heart-to-heart? How do I leave? How do I leave? Because these stairs are busted. That's why I can't be without my emotional support Kim. Every time I don't have my emotional support Kim, I get hopelessly lost. Oh, here's the exit. We did it. We found the exit. Kim, I have my boombox. Kim, do you want to listen to some funky tunes? Have the chain. Kim, where are you? I have these heckin' fresh beats for you. Kim? Excuse me? What? Are we have to be dreaming, right?
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean.
Yeah, we don't want her to be mean. Kim, where are you?
Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
Kim, God is talking to me. I could use your help, please. Something is off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She stops mid-sentence, glances to her right, then looks at her bag.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
I'm sorry, suggestion. I listened to empathy and repeated what he told me to say. Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
Not doing very well.
Don't say that.
Yeah, there's...
I know this positive...
Yeah, it does look like there's blood on her portrait.
But it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too. And you will be. Now.
She looks all over her shoulder.
This is everything I always warned you about.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Oh yes, just a normal packing trip, right? You know, travel documents, toothbrush, toothpaste, right? Toiletries, stuff like that. Oh yeah, my crown of immortality, by the way. And it's like, hold up, what? Crown of immortality, are you already wearing one?
Oh, this.
She jerks the wreath on her forehead.
This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana, and raw palladium.
What's in my bag? The secret to
It was
immortality.
passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Electrochemistry, can you stop being horny for 2 seconds, please and thank you?
Anyway.
Oh, that'd be weird to say. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown.
Aw, man.
I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really.
Oh yeah, that is a neat little detail that she looks completely normal as her character model, but in the portrait, she's just God, I guess.
We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters.
I wonder if the character model is our ex-wife.
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
That'd be very scary.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet.
No, we're not. We're not doing that.
You'll fall over if you try now.
We're not. Oh, but do you want this figure? You want this figurine of this headless fallen rider?
I don't want it.
Do you want?
It's expensive.
Do you
I don't
want it? Thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back, because we tried to like place it in front of her glass, kind of stained glass thing, but it wouldn't let us.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say. The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all. But I thought the historic figure she had.
She liked war games and figurines.
Yes, I thought it would be good. A form of communication where words have failed. Yes, it was a good idea. But she felt obliged by the headless phone rider to give you things in return. Things she no longer wants to give you. So she refused. That's how it goes. Your figurine rider idea was naive.
Okay, but I want to keep my dice, though. I'm not giving up my dice. No offense. God. Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too
Oh,
late to
I
give
got
me
an achievement.
anything.
The figurines
I
won't
would've
do
liked the
anything.
headless fallen rider. Back then.
I literally got an achievement being like, you silly, silly little boy. Figurines don't do jack shit. You big dummy. You silly, silly man. Figurines don't do shit, sir. Get the feeling you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day.
Yeah, she is our ex-wife. Sort of, kind of, maybe. Like, her physical body is her ex-wife, but her portrait is still Dolores Day. I heard you before, you're the voice on the phone.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that.
She shakes her head very slowly, her white hair brushing her shoulders. Do what?
Call me like that.
Yeah, you're right.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer.
No, it was ruined.
She would have
She was
called you
sleeping with
instead.
someone else. Right? Either way, she was in bed and dating someone else, right? We probably got a divorce already. It's not... The relationship is doomed. Let's talk about something else. I don't like either of these options.
There is nothing else.
You're the ex something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago?
Yeah, you're my ex-wife.
Now I'm the ex thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
What in the world is this response? It's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. Should have stayed down.
My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
What? She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white flag. 1,000 times you beat an animal. 1,000 times you've raised that fabric.
Okay, electrochemistry. Stop being so horny today.
Made you say.
Okay, electrochemistry. Can you cool it for 2 seconds? You're the morning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I mean morning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
She breathes out. It sounds more angry than a sigh. Denial. On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regent of the territories of Mundian Insolende Day. Words are hard and nothing else. Time to denial.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh god, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
Yeah, we got like no closure from this conversation.
Tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
Don't go.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
I don't want to ask any other questions. It's all I have left, please.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Authority, that is not what the dialogue subtitles say. Yeah. Authority, that is not what the text says. I think we've reached the point in the game where there was less bug testing. Right, it happens in a lot of games, but I feel like we've reached the point where there's a lot less bug testing because we had like some dialogue missing, we've had wrong text. We're just that weird at being Harry Dubois. Wait, can't we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner.
No. That would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love,
I think Authority was
and
having a little
laughter
bit of a
awaiting
crisis
for me.
back there.
At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
And you know it's bad when your thoughts are having a mental breakdown. Hold on, what is there to do in Morova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
Yup, we were a horrible husband. We were a shit husband. Alright, I think it's time to let her go. Okay, I understand.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
She turns. Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year?
Also, thank you, Amo.
5 years ago?
How'll I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least.
Man, our brain is sad.
And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face.
No, I think those are worse.
The first death is in the heart, Harry.
No, I think the other things are worse.
See you tomorrow.
See ya, ex-wife, god, dream, woman. Okay, Kim was still here the whole time. See, we care about Kim now. Good morning, Kim. Or good afternoon, or good evening. What
Yo,
time is it?
How was your sleep?
It was bad. Actually, it was total annihilation, Kim.
I did not want to wake you. Perhaps I should have? Was it a job dream?
Oh, I wanted to save us from our nightmares. Yeah, literally when he's gone, we legitimately spiral. He is our emotional support, Kim. No, an ex-wife dream.
The lieutenant nods solemnly. I understand. We've all been through similar things. It can be overcome.
Aww. He's so nice. Also, I learned in between the last 2 streams that a spirit to core is pretty much just Kim's thoughts. It's not our thought, it's Kim thought. which is so fucking sweet. So, a spirit is not our thought, it's him thought. And it's so fucking sweet. He's so good. All right. Let's comb the entire island. No, let's solve the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound.
Okay, let's comb the entire we are soulmates. Let's comb the entire island centimeter by centimeter. That's the next task in the in the task chain.
Okay.
He replies simply.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
Oh, Kim. All right, let's look at stuff, and then we'll have to call it. Oh, I want to play more so bad. I want to play more so bad, but I have work in the morning, and I actually have to go into the office. Oh, this game's so good. I just want to play more of it. This game is so fucking good. It was so dramatic. I want to keep going, but I have to, like, if it was a work from home day, that would be different. Then I'd keep going. But to actually have to walk my ass into the physical office. So we're just gonna spin. Oh, look at Kim's dance. He's spinning so well. He's spinning so well. Look at him. We're emotional support dancing right now. Oh, good shit. Oh, good shit. Man, what a good fucking game. What a damn good game. And we killed 4 people. We killed 4 people. We were sorry cop 17 times. But we were superstar cop 6 times. That's pretty cool. We're mostly communist with a little bit of moralist and ultra-liberal. We are not fascist, which is very good. We're good cop, bad cop 12 times, honor twice. And we killed 4 people. And we're very sorry. We're very sorry and very communist. Oh, good shit. Man, I want to keep playing so bad, but oh, I have to like get ready for bed and work, and I just want to live my dream being with Kim for the rest of my life, but unfortunately that is never an option. I just want to be with Kim. That's all. That's all I want. Just Kim. Man. Good shit, though. Good shit. Man, this game is so fucking good. This game is so fucking good. Oh, what a good game. What a good game. Same, and I'm glad Kim's alive as well. Like, I'm glad we got the 97% chance to warn him. Oh, I'm so happy. This was a dramatic session of disco. Like, holy shit, this was a dramatic disco.